When I look at a tank like Nick's, full of healthy coral and fish, the first instinct is to ask about the equipment. But what's even more valuable is understanding the method. Hey, my name is Remy, and welcome back to another Brightwell Aquatics video. The growth of this channel is solely up to you, so please consider subscribing, so we can hang out more. Nick is a local reefer here in the St. Louis area, and when I walked into his house, I said, look, dude, you've got an incredible tank, but I don't just want the equipment tour. I want your method. Because reefing is kind of like chocolate chip cookies. Everyone has their own little nuance, their own secret ingredients. All in all, the ingredients may look the same, but the way that you put them together is what makes that result special. His philosophy is simple: stability above everything else. That is the one thing you are going to hear the most in this hobby, is trying to maintain stability. He really wanted to focus on setting the foundation right for this tank. So plumbing that's not gonna leak, backups for power outages, and a 250-gallon mixing station that makes water changes painless. These upgrades aren't necessarily flashy, but they are the difference between a tank that flourishes and a tank that eventually falls apart. To keep things consistent, Nick leans on automation. His Neptune Apex controls the system, and he runs a 1% daily auto water change. It's the little things, in his mind, every single day that add up to long-term success. The real heart of Nick's reefing recipe is something surprisingly simple: calc wasser. He doses calc to not only keep his pH steady at 8.3 or higher, but it's also a great fuel for coral growth. Now, I have personally seen the calc wasser method being used on many successful reef tanks. We offer a tool here at Brightwell Aquatics called Calc Plus 2. It's not just calcium and alkalinity. It also brings in magnesium and strontium, so you're basically feeding the system a lot of what it already needs in one mix. A lot of hobbyists choose to use Calc Plus 2 in their auto top-off reservoir by mixing with fresh RODI, but ideally, you would want to use it with a calc stirrer. This keeps your pumps and equipment clear of buildup over time. He loves Neo-Nitro and Neophos when his nutrients dip too low. He swears by Microbacter 7 to keep the biofilter thriving and cyanobacteria down, but the backbone? Calc. It keeps it all running. Now, the last time I saw Nick's tank, the aquarium was absolutely packed with coral, and his fish room was a bit congested, so this time he said he built this tank slowly with room for coral to grow. Again, the difference maker here is that he was constantly asking questions to the local reefing community. So what's the overarching lesson here? Well, it's patience. Take your time, talk it through, and keep things as simple as possible. Looking ahead, Nick says this is probably his last big tank, but it's only 2 years old, so it's got decades to go. Until then, he's perfecting his reefing recipe: stability, auto water changes, and fueling the tank with simple, reliable ingredients. I hope to do more videos like this in the future, and I think generally our methods overlap, right? Our methods and methodologies are similar, but the real art is in the nuance. In the comments below, tell me your method to reef keeping. You might just have to stop out and do a tank tour of your aquariums. Any of the Brightwell tools that you saw in this video can most certainly be found at your local fish store or your favorite online retailer. If you liked today's video, please consider subscribing. We are so close to 3,000 subs, and I'll see you in the next one.